and happy Flip It Friday. It is Beth Myers of Arrival Coaching, and I am a Law of Attraction Empowerment Coach, mentor, and speaker. And I am so happy to be back with all of you today with Flip It Friday, where we're going to join the conversation to flip our perspectives on topics, music, lyrics, roles that we play, and life as we help raise our vibration and embrace our emotional guidance system, our EGS, to be real, which I term as real empowerment allows love. This week, we're going to delve further into this month's focus to transform by exploring the power of shifting energy and emotions. Hey, Tab, it's so good to have you here today. Hello to you, gorgeous. Hey, Nori, so glad to be with you as well. And Kim, I'm so glad that you are here. So if you're joining in on the live conversation, please feel free to say hello, join in with comments, questions, and if you're watching the replay, please feel free to do the same as well. So as I said, we're going to talk about transforming and the power of healing. You know, we all have the ability to heal anything that we have in our lives and to be able to heal our relationships. And we can start with our relationship with ourselves, and it can move out to our relationship with other people. And I term relationships as real relationships. Being real empowerment allows love, because that's really where we all begin to embrace that love, which is the highest vibrating emotion, is starting with ourselves, so that then we can share that with others in our relationships that we have. So today's song that inspired me yesterday as I was driving on the sunny day, the rain had stopped and the sun had come out, and I was noticing all of the green fields and the flowers and just feeling the sunshine coming through my sunroof. And I had a station on, and I've been listening to jazz more frequently and really enjoying the music and the energy from jazz music. So the song that I heard was by a group called Incognito, and it's called True to Myself. And, you know, each time that I end our Flip It Friday, when I end my emails with people for my newsletter, it will say, be true, be you, and be well. And one of the things that just struck me is I'm like, I want to find out more about this song, because I really liked the musical arrangement. But I was like, oh, I want to hear more about what it's saying in the song lyrics, True to Myself. So here is a little bit of what it says. It says, sometimes the rock that we depend on melts to the ground and disappears. The one thing you thought was forever, slowly washed away by all the tears. If I got to be true to no other, I got to be true to myself. And I don't know about you. Maybe you can just let me know, Yana, you are not alone, or yes, yes, or some way let me know if that resonates for you in some way. The lyrics of that song, you know, sometimes I think that the rock that I depend on, sometimes it's been other people, sometimes it's been me. And just feeling like sometimes that just kind of melts away. And I feel like, oh my gosh, I feel like my energy becomes depleted. I feel like there's been shifts and changes in who or where I'm putting my focus on, and those connections, or they change, or they go away from this physical form. And being able to recognize that it really comes back to each one of us. And being able to have that real relationship, real empowerment allows love. That's the healing. That's the healing and coming back to ourselves. So today we're going to talk a little bit about the power of healing. And I am so excited that Tab, Kim, and Nori are here joining in on the conversation. And I'd love to invite you to share anything that you feel called to do so as we are moving through our time together. Again, if you're watching the replay, feel free to join in as well. So as I have stepped into my power of healing and recognizing that I have a team that assists me in that healing, and those are coworkers, friends, family, being able to know who those people are on my team. And one of those is my massage therapist. And I realize how much I have missed that energy of being able to be focusing on that healing within my body. And so I want you to be thinking about who is on your team, who assists you with that power of healing. And we're going to touch upon 3 ways that you can tap into your healing and have that power to transform. Kathy, I see that you have joined us. So glad that you are here and joining in, my sister. And, one of the things before I move into the 3 things, I want to just share with you that, so many people on my journey in life and God and the universe who have supported me and how I choose to live my life has been huge for me. And I invite you to think about who it is in your life that is part of that team, who has been there to assist you and move through your journey and embrace the power that is there. So our first place that we're going to start today is I want you to think about the power of your mind. And what do you feed yours? What is it that you're feeding your mind on a daily basis? I know many of you have heard me talk about before being on a news diet, and I don't listen to the news. I hear little snippets from people, their perspectives, maybe catch a headline on a newspaper somewhere, but I don't get caught up in that energy because I choose to keep my energy with me, not taking in other people's energy or the sky is falling drama that can be created from listening to the news on a regular, even sometimes all the time, that is always in the background manner. So I want you to think about when you're feeding your mind, is it helpful to you what you're taking in, or is it hurtful? Is it true? Does it resonate within the being of who you are and what you choose to be feeding your mind? Is it necessary? Do you really need to focus on what it is that you're focusing on for you? It's not really about anybody else. It's about you. And is it being kind to yourself? Is it something that you enjoy bringing in and you enjoy that energy of what it is that you're learning, that you're bringing into your mind? We already have that mind chatter that goes on in our head that comes from our past, from things that maybe we didn't have as much of a choice to say, no, I don't want to listen to that because it was part of the family that you learned with, the schooling that you learned with. But we always have a choice to choose what it is that we choose to put in our mind and where we choose to put that focus. So thinking about that energy of what are you feeding your mind with? Does it empower you? Or does it disempower you? Do you feel like a victim or do you feel like a victor? So I invite you, as part of that healing journey of life, consider the power of your mind and what you're feeding yours. So now we're going to move on to body power. And Nori, I know this is one of the areas that you are very passionate about. And it's what are you feeding your body? Now, I last night had ice cream. I had, a bacon, lettuce, and tomato sandwich. And I'm thinking, not really what I should be feeding my body. And there I go shooting on myself. So it's one of those things of being able to say, I'm choosing to put more of these things into my body because it energizes me. The salad I had for lunch, Kim, thank you so much for the salad. It was delicious. And it fed my body. It fed my energy that moved into the afternoon of taking that drive to go and get some of that body work to help me to energize and heal my body in some ways that it really had been calling out to have done. So I want you to think about, what is fueling your body? What are those foods that fuel your body? Or what drains your body and your energy? What do you do to release those energy blocks? Have you tried acupuncture? Maybe massage, Reiki, energy work? There are so many modalities out there to assist us in body work. Maybe it's chiropractic. How often do you do this? You get to be the determiner of how you use that body power. Maybe it's going out and taking a walk, taking dance class, like I know some of you do. Maybe it's being able to ride your bike and exercise. Yes, Kim, even a hot bath. Oh my goodness, that one is such a great one because you're soothing your body. You're doing something to feed your body and help it to relax, to heal. Even taking a nap can be such a beautiful way to heal your body. And when you're open to the healing effects that help your body move energy, it helps you not only with your body feeling better, but your mind and your spirit. And that's what we really want to encompass is all three of those areas. Kim's saying going camping, right, Tab? Yes. Camping feeds our souls, I know for sure. And Tab, I believe it does for you as well. So spiritual connections, that is the third way that we can harness that power of healing. And, finding where you feel spiritually connected. I have a friend that feels that spiritual connection when she walks through the woods, when she's walking her dogs, and feeling so in tune and as one with nature. And I think that's why camping is such a beautiful place where Kim and I like to spend time, is because we are in nature. Yay, Tab, you're saying yes, camping, yay. We get to disconnect sometimes from everyone and leave the devices behind a lot of times and just be by that campfire, taking that walk, hearing the birds sing. That spiritual connection has such healing power. Maybe you allow time to read, to pray, to meditate, to feel the power of your ability to tap into your inner guidance system, to get the messages that you get from the universe. Really figuring out what is a yes for you and what is a no for you. And then being confident that that connection is there and ready whenever you're able to tap into it and feel guided by it. I know my practice has deepened over the last 5 years. And really this past year, and even just this past, starting at the beginning of 2018, has been a real journey for me of healing and tapping into that spiritual connection in a way that I haven't done in a very, very long time, with that spiritual connection back to how I was raised, but making it fit for, not even making it fit, I don't like that word, making it happen, where I allowed it to happen and complement where I am in my spiritual growth. And for me, that's been huge healing and power. And combining it with the body work that I did yesterday and that I did last weekend, all of that shift and transition is helping me heal a lot of the grief that I've been experiencing, as well as just healing my body, because my body has been very out of alignment. And being able to be in tune with that and having a massage therapist that assists me on that journey has been a true gift. And I'm so glad that I've said, this is important. I want to invest in me to do this. So I invite you to think about what are those ways that you can feed your mind, your body, and your spirit with healing techniques, healing strategies, things that help you, not what helps everybody else, but what helps you to be able to tap into that healing power. So, my tagline is be true, be you. And in the song, True to Myself, it says, I can't keep this shining light under the table, my love, true to myself. I want to be, I gotta be to myself. Hey, hey, true to myself. So if you feel like typing in the chat and telling me something that you feel that you do to be true to yourself, share that. I would love to have you share with me and our audience what that is that helps feed your body, your mind, your spirit for that journey back to yourself. Because life is just a journey, isn't it? And it's really coming home to yourself so that it enriches and enhances all of the relationships that you have with your family, with your friends, with your coworkers, with the people that you meet at the grocery store, in the parking lot. So feel free to share that. And if you are on the replay, I would love to see what you have to share about what you're doing to help transform that power of healing in your life. What are the modalities that help you be true, be you? Because you're the only one that knows what that magic is, what that magical concoction looks like that assists you. And I know many of us that are seekers are always looking for what is the thing that resonates most for me, that becomes your constant go-to toolbox that you have. So you have the power to heal your relationships. And that's what I'd like to leave you with today, is remembering that you do have that power. You have a superpower, and it can allow you to heal and enhance those real relationships. Real empowerment allows love. And just like music is energy and vibration, so are we. Embrace your power to transform your life to thrive and not just survive. And until next Friday at noon Eastern Time, remember to be well, be true, and be you. Thanks for joining in today. Much love to you all. Take care.